Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about a new chapter, that is geometry. Before going into the topic, we have to know what is a line segment, ray and a line. This is a line segment AB. A line segment has a starting point and a ending point. It has a fixed length. If we extend a point in a line segment, then it is called as ray. The point B is extended here. If a point is extended in a line segment, then it is called as a ray. A ray has a starting point but no ending point. If we extend both the points in a line segment, then it is called as a line. A line has a no starting point and no ending point. Line segment has fixed length. It has starting point and ending point. If we extend a point in a line segment, then it is called as ray. That is, we have a starting point but no ending point. It goes on. If we extend both the points in a line segment, then it is called as line. These two can be extended. Students, you take your note and draw a polygon like this. This is a polygon. The special name for this polygon is pentagon. A polygon means three or more lines joined together to form a closed circuit. That is, a triangle is a polygon, square, rectangle, hexagon, all these are polygons. But here we have 5 sides. So, this polygon is called as pentagon. You draw a pentagon in your note. Now, label the polygon. You are going to label the polygon as A, B, C, D and E. I have labeled my polygon. How many line segments do you see in the figure? How many line segments can you see? This is a line segment. This is another one line segment. This is a line segment. This one is also a line segment. And this one is also a line segment. Totally we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here we have 5 line segments. Use a ruler to find the length of each line segment. You take your ruler and place it on the line and find the length of each line segment. Draw a line passing through any two sides of the given polygon and label it. Now I have drawn a line and I am going to label it as XY. Draw a ray from any vertex of the given polygon and label it. Vertex means the corners. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have 5 vertex. We have to draw a ray from the vertex. I have drawn a ray here and named it as Z. A line means it should not have starting point and ending point. We should put an arrow to represent it. And for a ray, it has a starting point and no ending point. It goes on. Now we are going to learn about angles and their parts. Now draw a ray. A ray means it should have starting point and no ending point. I have named it as BC. This is ray BC. We have to write ray BC as BC and put an arrow mark above. We should read this as ray BC. Now draw another ray BA. Here I have B. I should keep this as starting point and draw a ray. This is ray BA. We should read it as ray BA. Now B is called as vertex. You can see that both arrays join together to form an angle. Here an angle is formed. We should say BC as arm and BA also an arm. An angle is formed in between. We should read this as angle CBA or angle ABC. Angle CBA or angle ABC. ஆங்கிள் எங்கே ஃபார்ம் ஆகிருக்கு? நடுவில் தானே ஃபார்ம் ஆகிருக்கு, அதாவது பியில் ஃபார்ம் ஆகிருக்கு. அப்படின்னா நம்ம எழுதும் போது சென்டரில் பி இருந்தால் தான் அது கரெக்ட். நம்ம எங்கே இருந்தாலும் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம், சியிலேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம், சிபிஏன்னு எழுதலாம், ஏபிசின்னு எழுதலாம். ஆனால் பி சென்டரில் இருக்கணும். இது வந்து ஆங்கிளோட சிம்பிள். த சிம்பிள் ஆஃப் த ஆங்கிள் இஸ் இப்படி எழுதணும், இந்த மாதிரி போடணும். இது வந்து ஆங்கிள். ஆங்கிள் வந்து நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி தான் ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணுவோம். ஒரு ரே எடுத்துக்கிறோம், இன்னொரு ரேயும் அதோட ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ரெண்டுக்கும் நடுவில் ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆகும். ரெண்டு ரேக்கு நடுவில் தான் ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆகும். அது எப்படி சொல்லுவோம்? ஆங்கிள் சிபிஏ ஆர் ஆங்கிள் ஏபிசி. பிசியை வந்து ஆர்ம்னு சொல்லுவோம், ஆர்ம் ஆஃப் த ஆங்கிள். அதே மாதிரி பிஏவையும் ஆர்ம் ஆஃப் த ஆங்கிள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். Next, we are going to solve exercise 3.1. Write the name of the angles in these figures. Now, figures are given. We are going to write the name of the angles. Now, the name of this angle is RPQ or QPR. The angle is formed in P. So, P should be in between. Name of the angle is P should be in between. So, we can start from R or Q. R, P, Q. We should write with the symbol of angle. R, Q, P, R. Both are correct. You stick on to either this or this. P is in between, so P should be written in the middle. Pல தான் ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆயிருக்கு, அப்போ P தான் நடுவில் வச்சு எழுதணும். நம்ம Qலேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம், Rலேருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம். ரெண்டுமே கரெக்ட் தான். நீங்கள் எக்ஸாமுக்கு ஒன்று எழுதுனா போதும். நான் இப்போ ரெண்டுமே உங்களுக்கு சொல்லித்தரேன். Find the place where it makes an angle. In B, it makes an angle. We can start from A or C. We can write it as CBA or ABC. Both are correct. We should write with the symbol of angle. Angle is formed in B. So, we have to start either from A or from C. We should write as CBA or ABC. It should be noted that B should be in the middle. The second question is mark the angles in each figure. Write the name of all the angles. இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்னா angles மார்க் பண்ணணும், அதே மாதிரி name of the angles எழுதணும். First find how many angles are there. See here, first we have an angle EDG. An angle is formed here. The name of the angle is EDG. In D an angle is formed, so D should be written in between. We can write this as GDE also. Second, we have an angle here in this place, that is GDF. In D an angle is formed, so D should be written in between. Here we have an angle, that is FDH. D should be written in between. Next we have an angle here. This angle, that is EDF. D should be written in between. We have another angle here, GDH. Finally, we have a big angle, EDH. We should write with the symbol of angle, and all the letters here are in capital, so you also should write the alphabets in capital. The angles are EDG, GDF, FDH, EDF, GDH, and finally EDH. Next we are going to mark angles here and write the name of the angles. Here we have an angle. The name of the angle is BAE. Angle is in A, so A should be written in between. We can write this as EAB also. We have an angle here. We should write this as AED. Angle AED. Next we have an angle in D. So the angle is EDC. Angle is formed in D, so D should be written in between. Next angle is formed in C also. We should write it as DCB. Angle is formed in C, so C should be written in between. An angle is formed in B also. We should write this as CBA. Angle is formed in B, so B should be written in between. These are the 5 angles formed in this pentagon. The third question is write the name of the vertex and arms of each angle. Now we are going to find vertex and arms of the angle. The vertex is where the angle is formed is the vertex. Here the angle is formed in B. So the vertex is B. Arms of the angle is BC and BA. BC is also an arm, BA is another arm. So the arms are BC and BA. Here the angle is formed in C. So the vertex is C. C is the vertex. Now arms of the angles are BC and CA. Arms of the angle are BC and CA. எந்த இடத்துல ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆயிருக்கோ அந்த பாயிண்ட் தான் வெர்டெக்ஸ். சியில் தான் ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆயிருக்கு. அப்போ அந்த பாயிண்ட் வந்து சி. அப்போ வெர்டெக்ஸ் வந்து சி. ஆர்ம்ஸ் ஆஃப் த ஆங்கிள்னால் ரெண்டு லைன் சேர்ற இடத்துல தான் ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆகுது. அப்போ இந்த லைன் வந்து பிசி, இந்த லைன் வந்து சிஏ. அப்போ ஆர்ம்ஸ் ஆஃப் த ஆங்கிள்னால் பிசி அண்ட் சிஏ. The fourth question is write the name of the vertices and the angles marked in the figure. Now angles are marked, we have to find the vertex and the arms. The first one is C. The vertex of the angle is C because the angle is formed in C. So C is the vertex and the arms are CD and CA. ரெண்டு லைன்ஸ் ஜாயின் ஆகிருக்கு ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆகிறதுக்கு. அப்போது அந்த ரெண்டு லைன்ஸ் தான் ஆர்ம்ஸ். சிடி லைனும் சிஏ லைனும் ஜாயின் ஆகி தான் அங்கே ஒரு ஆங்கிள் ஃபார்ம் ஆகுது. அப்போது சி தான் வெர்டெக்ஸ், அந்த ரெண்டு லைன் அதாவது சிடியும் சிஏவும் தான் ஆர்ம்ஸ். Next we have an angle here. So the vertex of the angle is B. B is the vertex because angle is formed in B and the arms are AB and BD. AB and BD are joined together to form an angle. So B is the vertex and AB and BD are the arms of the angle. Next the angle is here, that is angle is formed in Z. So Z is the vertex. Vertex of the angle is Z and the arms are XZ and ZY. The angle is formed in between XZ and ZY. So Z is the vertex and XZ and ZY is the arms of the angle. Next angle is formed in Y. So Y is the vertex. The arms are XY and YZ. These are the arms, that is XY and YZ are the arms of the angle and Y is the vertex of the angle. Thank you students. We will continue the remaining in the next class.